Well, happy Sunday, everybody. It's Kelly with rosiescrapper.com. And today on my live, I would like to talk about a question that I have on my Facebook page, which is Stampin' with Kelly. And the question is, what do you find most challenging about creating cards that you're proud to send to your friends and family? So this is not the project that I'm sharing with you tonight. This is actually one of my very first cards I ever created. And I still am and was then so into all of the different types of paper crafting techniques. And so I tried to throw everything that I could on this card. So as you can see, I have eyelets on here. Actually, let me go ahead and click over here and share this video. And if you are watching me live and would like to share the video too, that would be awesome. Maybe I can't. I guess I'll have to share it later after I can post the replay. But as you see here, I have wire, I have eyelets, I have a charm, I have beads, more wire, stickers, more stickers. I used alcohol inks to create a background, and I use lots of different stamps. On the inside, I printed something off of the computer and then used a swiping technique. I used the tearing technique and another sticker. And actually, I really like what this says in here. Remember that. Hi, Gloria. Thanks for joining. I hope you'll answer my question if you watch the replay and see what my question is, and go back to my webpage or my Stampin' with Kelly page and answer that question on there. That'd be awesome. So remember that nothing would get done at all if a person waited until she could do it so well that no one could find fault with it. And sometimes I feel like that. I feel like I have to have it just perfect or shouldn't do it at all. That's kind of a character flaw. But anyway, one of my very first cards. So I do have a really cute and quick, easy card to share with you. And let me show you the stamp set. So it's the Easter Promise. And I mean, it's a great Easter card, and I will probably, but more than it being, hi Pat, thanks for joining. More than it being a Easter card, I wanted to share a technique that I think is a really great technique to use for quick and easy cards. First of all, I have cut my 8.5 by 11 paper in half and have scored it at 4 1/4. And this is Daffodil Delight. And then I have a panel of Daffodil Delight, which is cut down to 4 by 5 1/4. And so the technique that I wanted to share with you tonight is simply stamping tone on tone, which I like to do a lot. I like to do monochromatic type cards quite a bit. And so I'm going to stamp these beautiful calla lilies. Is that what they are? Maybe? No, not calla lilies. Oh, if somebody knows the type of flower that this is, please tell me. They're popping up right now, I think probably in the Midwest, and they're mostly purple. Somebody help me out. Okay, so just stamping along the edge there. And now what I would like to do is stamp the greeting, which I think you'll love this greeting. It says, "May the promise of his wonderful gift fill your heart with joy and peace." So hopefully that's on there straight. So just up here, crocus. Thank you, Gloria. Okay. So yeah, most of the ones that I've been doing in purple. Actually, I'm not done with that, either of these inks. So the little piece of interest that I'd like to add to the card, which I think is really fun, is to do some spritzing. And the spritzing that I'm going to use is just done with a marker. So if I've not shown you this technique before, it's using the brush tip of the marker pen and then sticking it in the pen cap and then just flicking it out like that. And see how it got those lovely little black specks all over there? And I think one flick is going to be quite enough. I will do that again on the inside and probably the envelope as well. So I have cut of paper from the Golden Honey Specialty Designer Series paper. It was paper that you could get for free during Celebration. By the way, Celebration's still going on, and but I don't think that it's you use that particular paper. It's just important that you just use a little scrap paper, maybe some washi tape, choose a couple of coordinating colors or contrasting colors, the side there where you've done your stamping. And I stamped in black, and so I wanted to add a little black paper. So I'm also going to, for some interest and texture, another simple technique of just tearing the ends of the paper. I just think that adds some interest. And then just like that. So I'll use some snail to put that down. And then if you're like me, then you probably want to add or sparkle or shimmer of some sort. So I think the bling that I'm going to add tonight is some sequins. But Wink of Stella might be nice, just coloring in some of the crocus. So I'm grabbing a pair of Fiskars that are like non-stick, like Teflon coated scissors, and just cutting the backs of those papers off in case there was any glue on there, which I see there was. And now I'm ready to work on the inside. So I have another panel cut of whiskers cut to 4 by 5 1/4. And let's see, find my greeting. I would like to stamp the Happy Easter greeting. I know usually we stamp the greeting on the outside, but I chose to do it on the inside this time. So I'm just going to try and stamp that straight and over here to the right. This particular stamp looks really great angled too, like that. Looks great. And I'm going to stamp the crocus. Stamp again in here like this in Daffodil Delight. There you go. And how about a little spritzing on the inside? I think it needs it. There we go. Fun. I just love the texture that adds. So I'm ready to start putting my card together. Wasn't that quick and easy? I'll also show you the envelope before we say goodbye for the evening. And if you're just joining now, please make sure that you find my question on my Facebook page and let me know what you found to be most challenging, or what you find to be most challenging about creating cards to send to friends and family. And so here's my front. I don't need to do anything to the front because here's my panel that I've created that I'm just going to be adding to the front of that. Now, if you want, you could use some dimensionals, but I think just adding that layer of paper adds enough dimension for me. There we go. And let's go ahead and add that little bit of bling. So these ends, I've done several cards with the Peaceful Poppies suite, but I might as well put some of those gold babies to use. Take your pick tool. If you don't have one of these, they are super awesome. So I believe that I will be able to pick up that gold sequin down in there. There we go. So I will pick out 3. Wasn't this a quick card? I hope that if you get a chance to make a card using this layout, whether it be an Easter card or some other type of card, that you would post a picture of what you have made in this with this layout on my Stampin' Up page. I would think that would be really awesome if you could share your creations with me. So there we go. Just kind of spreading those out. I think I'll put this one on the paper like that. Yeah. Okay. So a little glue and the envelope, and we are done. Wasn't that quick and easy? So please remember to click like, leave me a comment if you enjoyed this video. And if you have any stamp sets that you think would look great with this technique, let me know what stamp sets you plan on using. There we go. I don't know if you can see, but that little sequin is shaped like a flower. And a third. Always want to go in odd numbers. I guess I could have added some of those colored sequins, but I got kind of this black, white, yellow thing going here. So, sticking with it. Oops. There we go. Put the glue on, close up my ink, and grab my envelope. So this stamp set also has a really beautiful cross. So I'm going to do that on the envelope. Oops, closed up my ink too soon, didn't I? So let's stamp that crocus again. Right in the corner of my envelope. And then I'm going to stamp the cross from that set. I will have a blog post up on my stamp site or my website in the next couple of days with detailed information and the supplies if you're interested. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's just gorgeous. So let me show you the card again. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. And I'd love to hear from you on that question that I'm asking on my page. May the promise of his wonderful gift fill your heart with peace and joy. Happy Easter. And envelope. Hey, thanks so much for joining me. It was fun. Bye-bye.